Hey, what's up, you rippers? Just got a little update mod note here that I have done for the Flysky ProArt. I have much longer stick ends. Fortunately, this radio is very thin due to the nano gimbals being so small. It gives a little extra play with how you hold your thumb, and I'm actually quite comfortable with it the way it is, and I have a lot more movement than what the little shorty stick end has. What I did was I bought these. They're 25 millimeter long. I think I will probably cut off about 3 or 4 millimeters off of it and then take out one of the little inserts I'm using as a spacer. But what I had to do was I put the head of this screw. I think this is a factory one. I get the thing to focus. Anyhow, I just took and spun this in a drill bit, or in a drill chuck, and filed down the outer edge until, like the stock one with these CNC, these are 3 millimeter stick ends, but this head doesn't drop in there, and so it takes away the grippiness of the stick end. So what I did was I ground it down till it did drop in. The way they have it machined, it's got a step in the head there, so the screw goes all the way down inside now with that ground head, so the screw doesn't affect me any. But now I put 4 of these inserts that came in this. It was the only thing I had with that thread. Somebody could use nuts, or maybe they would buy like a 10 or 15 millimeter standoffs and cut them down to the proper length to make the spacer that they want. Or just use 2 nuts, a jam nut on here and a jam nut to lock it down below. Myself, I've got 4 of these in there right now. I may end up taking one out and cutting down the thing, the screw a little bit. It's just how I have it. Actually, it's very comfortable for me with 4 of them in there, and I get lots and lots of movement. So I may just leave it like that. I'm just a little concerned about how long these are sticking out, because I don't normally take off the stick ends. I just throw this in the bag. I'll probably try printing a gimbal protector of some sort to put on it. So anyhow, just some people had asked me how I lengthened those, where I had talked about it, and that's how I did it. It's just a bunch of those. I put a little bit of shrink wrap around it to dress it up. I just kind of shrink wrapped everything together there. So anyhow, so I have a couple different radios, so I have several sets of these stick ends. That's what I'm using. That's how I get longer, more. I mean, right now I got a lot more stroke than the mini gimbals, AG01 mini gimbals, and let alone the nano. So this almost, the way I have it set up now, almost feels like full-size gimbals. At least that's what it feels like to me. Feels like I'm holding a big old radio, but it's smaller and compact, and I'm liking it so far. But anyhow, that's just kind of my mod and update. Just kind of wanted to describe how I did that real quick, so other people can maybe use it, or maybe give them other ideas. I may eventually pick up some m2.5 standoffs, and once I figure out what length I like the best, and then cut them down to that length or whatever. So, but anyhow, these are my favorite stick ends. Some people say they tear up their thumbs. I was an electrician twisting wires and stuff for years and years, so I have no problems with these tearing up my skin. And if you do, you just take a little sandpaper and kind of, but I like that sharpness. You can just wear it down a little bit. But although I will say that the stock ones from wherever it went, there it is, the stock ones are not too bad on this radio. These just give me a lot more confidence on that I'm going to get more better grip. I've tried the plastic ones that like Axis Racing was selling, or whoever. Several different companies were selling them. I can't remember who buying were made by. They were great to begin with, but they just kind of rounded off. These, I never have any problems with them wearing out or nothing. So these are the stick ends that I have come to like myself. So that's just what I use. Now, other stick ends may have a different, the way the top is there. So I even, I bought a die that was 2.5, and I was going to take 3mm screw, and it just, I started trying to do it, and that little die just, I thought something was going to break. So I gave up on that idea, and I just went with it and bought those screws. And I'm happy with the strength of it and everything. So anyhow, happy rippings, guys. Hope this helped somebody.